Hey guys, so I want to do a initial thoughts and review of some Clark's disc brakes that I purchased. These are the Clark's M2s, and everything comes in a relatively small box. I got other stuff in here. I already have it on the bike, so we're gonna have a look at it. So the Clark M2s, you can pick them up for about $60 for the pair. Let me repeat that, $60 for the pair. So you would consider them extremely budget brakes, and I was kind of expecting budget. These rotors are my rotors. They're not the rotors that came included with it. So it did come with rotors, but not these ones. So the at that price and being budget, I was expecting budget performance, but short-term review, as in I've written a couple times on it, is that it's not budget performance, it's great performance, and I really do mean great performance. So there were some people that had purchased these, and I watched some YouTube videos, and they had purchased these, and they were saying they're difficult to install. And quite honestly, I watched the video, and I can tell you right now, you shouldn't, you can do anything you want, you should not be installing disc brakes, hydraulic disc brakes, with the bike upside down, because there's air bubbles and whatnot that really aren't supposed to be upside down and into the caliper and all that good stuff. So just by them doing that in the video, I can tell you they weren't the most knowledgeable people installing the brakes. That if you have your bike upright like you're supposed to and bolt on the brakes, I mean, I had to literally just bolt them on. And when you're installing disc brakes, you don't tighten it all the way, okay? You just leave a little bit of loose. It moves around before you tighten it, and then you squeeze your brake. And as you're squeezing your brake, you tighten these two bolts. Then when you release the brake from the handle, when you release the brake, then your wheel should spin freely if your rotors are straight. It's really that simple. So leave some comments if you want me to do more of a demo video on that. But it's pretty straightforward. I'm sure there's videos online about how to do it, but you bolt it on, but you leave it loose, so this moves around. Right now it's all tight because it's all dialed in. So you leave this loose, and you press the brake. So someone might be able to help you and press the brake. And while the brake is pressed, you bolt it on. You do the final tightening. And then once that's done, you release the brake, and the wheel should spin free, and it shouldn't have rubbing. Little to no rubbing. Same thing for the front. So exactly the same process for the front. So I weigh a little bit over 200 pounds, which does matter when you're reviewing brakes. Because if you're a lightweight rider, you can get away with a lot more because your bike will still stop, even though the brakes aren't very strong. So I'm 200 plus pounds, and brakes generally get a little bit better over time as they bed into the disc and they work better. But even in the first ride, these brakes are hard enough and good enough to lock up the wheels, which is awesome. And it's not like it's a surprise or anything. They have really good modulation. So I'm kind of blown away by $60 for a pair, including rotors and everything. All I had to do was just bolt it on. So thumbs up for, there we go, thumbs up for Clark in producing something that is affordable and also, up until now, good quality. And I really don't see where it's going to fail or where the problems are going to be. But anyways, good review for Clark's M2s.